Hey, what's going on, guys and gals, and welcome back to yet again another bad business video. In today's bad business video, we have here the brand new PP-2000, the PP-2K, or the PP, whatever you really want to call it, man. But yes, this is a brand new SMG that was just added in the bad business, and I do have to quickly say before we get into the recording and all that stuff, and start talking about the gun, all its things and whatnot, all its quirks, whatever the heck you guys want to talk about. Maybe able to tell I'm a little nasally, okay? I'm sick. I don't know if I have the C-19 virus or if I have the flu. I have no idea which two I have, but it could be either or. But right now, let's not worry about that. Let's get talking about this PP-2K, baby. Let's get it. Here it is in game in all its glory. As you can see, this is the inspect animation on it. It's a pretty clean gun overall. I really like it. And a lot of people were kind of complaining about this thing, saying they should have made this thing a secondary. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't really want this thing to be a secondary at all. I think that this thing is best suited in the SMG category, because if it was in the secondary category, it wouldn't have done so well, like with attachments and things like that. Like, it would have just been boring. Another gun would have came out in the secondary tab, or another gun would have got revamped or something. I know personally for me, when the Deagle gets revamped, I am not touching another secondary ever again unless I need Damascus Gold on it, and that's the only reason why I'd be touching that. But yeah, like, I am going to be using like the Deagle a lot more than this if it was going to be a secondary, so I'm glad that this thing is still an SMG and not a secondary whatsoever, because I honestly do think that this thing as an SMG is best suited that way. Now let's talk about this gun in particular, right? What's some things I don't like about this gun, some things I do like about this gun, like, let's really break this gun down. Now, obviously, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the model, right? Because that's literally what you're looking at. The model of this gun is beautiful. I love the model. I'm pretty sure Petrify is the one that actually modeled this thing. I'm not too sure who did the attachments on it, so you guys can go ahead and comment and tell me who's done it. I will say that this gun has one problem with it that I'm not particularly a huge fan of. Now, to be fair to Petrify, he didn't have enough time to, edit these, whatnot, but it's actually the iron sights. Now, I don't mind them too much, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I don't think I will run a red dot sight. I may in the future whenever they do that update to where, like, one-time sights don't actually take up an attachment slot, which would be cool. I think that would be a pretty good time to actually use those sights and whatnot, but as of right now, I don't think I'm going to be using that, because I personally really do love the irons on this thing. I don't know. Like, here's the thing, I'm not the hugest fan of it, because, like, I've seen what Petrify can do when it comes to his iron sights on guns. I mean, look at the Honey Badger for an example. Beautiful irons, man, beautiful irons. So like this, I think he's even said it himself, like, this was like an old model that he hasn't updated yet, and he didn't have enough time to update it for it to come out into the game yet, so he just kind of gave it to Ethan, and that's kind of just how it went through. And like I said, it's not really that big of a deal, because these irons are still good regardless. I don't really mind them too much. There's also a conversion on this gun that I haven't really talked about either. The conversion on this thing is pretty good. I don't know if I prefer it over the the regular magazine on this thing yet. I'm still kind of indifferent on it. I don't think it's bad, but I don't necessarily think it's like over the moon good either. I think I'll have that answer for you guys whenever I want to make a best setup on this thing. And I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be asking too, where is the best MGX setup? I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't really been playing this game all too much, as you guys saw, I took a little break. Yeah, I want you guys to understand, like, I am trying my best with my voice and whatnot. There might be a couple little voice cracks here and there, but you got to deal with what you got to deal with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just sit here and like not upload another video. Like, I want to be able to upload still. Yeah, so like I was saying, like, the PP-2000, amazing gun. I love it. I think it's a great SMG, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone else's thoughts and opinions in the comments of this video, because at the point that this video comes out, it'll be already a couple days that the gun's out, and the time that I'm recording this right now is literally the day that it released. So I'm just trying to get this stuff done for you guys. You guys have a video and whatnot. So yeah, but will I do a best setup on this gun, the PP-2000, and will I do one on the MGX? I think I still will. I think there will kind of be like filler videos, if you will. Like, I still want to make the best setup possible and share it to you guys. But there's also something that I mentioned in my last video, if you guys watched a good bit of it, that I said I'm going to be talking about in this video as well. Yeah, so if you watched my recent video and you got a good way through it, you'll see that I was talking about something that I want to do on this channel, something I want to change. And don't worry, we'll get back to the PP-2000 in a bit. I just want to get this out of the way before I forget. Now, recently recently, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this game has been kind of dead in the water for me. And by recently, I mean for the last couple months, honestly. Probably more than that. And you know, there's been times where I felt this way and it kind of just went away after a day or, you know, 2 days, maybe even a week sometimes. And then I get really motivated to play the game again. But I'll tell you this right now, I've been feeling this way for months. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna stop doing bad business content. I'm gonna be honest with you all. I still like bad business. I still am gonna be doing bad business content, but I think it's time for me to explore new avenues as well. I'm done being just a bad business YouTuber, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna try my hand in a lot of different things, you know, whether it be PF, whether it be more aim blocks content, more bullet bound, some untitled FPS, Phantom Forces, man, Arsenal, you name it, dude, I will probably be playing it. And I'm also really hyped for Frontlines once that fully releases, which God knows when that's gonna happen, but I'm really excited for when that releases as well. I think what I'm just trying to tell you guys is I'm just tired of being a Roblox bad business YouTuber. I want to be a Roblox FPS YouTuber. I think that's what I want to do. And it's like I said, it's nothing wrong with bad business or anything. Bad business is great. I still love this game and I still think it's literally the best shooter on the platform right now. We'll see when, you know, more FPS is released and stuff like that, but as it stands right now, all the FPS games that are out that you can actually play, this is the one that is the best in my opinion. So yeah, I guess what I'm just trying to tell you guys is, you know, just expect more variety rather than just me posting one video out of the entire month on a different game. Like, I'm going to be doing more variety for sure. This upload schedule is still going to be the same. It's going to be Monday and Fridays. I'm still debating on whether I want to do Wednesdays too. You know, it's kind of tough, especially with things that I got right now going on with like my schedule and things like that. Me wanting to get an actual job outside of editing videos for money for people or just editing my own videos, uploading on YouTube, getting money that way and all that other stuff. I don't know. It's kind of tough. You know, I just have to think about this stuff logically here. So I think Mondays and Fridays are probably the best days for me to still continue to upload. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the big quote-unquote announcement. I didn't really have to announce it to you guys. I could have just done it, but I wanted you guys to understand that, you know, I'm not leaving this game or anything, so don't get worried if you see 2 videos of back-to-back of no bad business. It's not like I'm quitting this game. I'm just trying some new stuff out. You know, it's always good to try something new. But anyways, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the PP-2000 once again. So the amount of attachments on this thing is actually pretty good. They have a good amount of attachments on this thing. It's not like nothing crazy. Whenever I see a Petrify revamp, I always expect a crap load of attachments. Like, I don't know, whenever a Petrify models a gun or he does the attachments for a gun, I think it's mostly the attachments. The amount of attachments on that gun that like he models for is insane, dude. Like, I mean, just look at the SV98. Like, that is like one of the most versatile snipers in the game. Like, that sniper is so good. It's so criminally underrated too, by the way. Like, everyone just says, oh, it's replacing the Model 700. Don't get me started on that. So yeah, I guess I was mostly surprised that this gun didn't have too many attachments, but then again, they were also on like a time crunch and things like that, so I'm not gonna fault them for it. But them adding this gun so fast, like, I'm really surprised at how many things this gun has and actually how good this gun is. So like I said, I will be doing some more variety content, whether that be more horror game stuff, whether that be more FPS games on Roblox, probably be more FPS games. Yeah, I mean, we shall see, and we'll see how it goes and stuff like that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you all did, please be sure to smack a like on it. It lets me know that you all do enjoy and do want more content like this. But I will talk to all you beautiful, beautiful people on the next one. Later. Peace.